Since the fascinating discovery of hydrothermal vents in 1977 at Galapagos Rift, scientists have spent many expeditions and resources to analyze the various species that are surviving and thriving in this extreme environment. Today, we will be diving into the deep to understand how hydrothermal vents are formed and how life exists without light in this ecosystem. In 1977, Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution led a manned submersible team down to the ocean floor, where they discovered the first hydrothermal vent. Hydrothermal vents are formed in the deep ocean when cold seawater seeps through fissures in the Earth's crust and becomes heated by magma. The heated water is enriched with minerals and rises to the surface through the crust. As the mineral-infused fluid cools, the minerals are precipitated out of the fluid and solidify as mineral deposits. This is a process known as hydrothermal circulation and results in many unique types of hydrothermal vent structures. Hydrothermal vents are found at the mid-oceanic ridge, mid-Atlantic ridge, tectonic plate boundaries, and volcanic hotspots. This tectonic movement causes the magma to rise from the mantle to the surface, where it then comes into contact with the water. Hydrothermal vents are characterized by physical and chemical properties, such as mineral content, temperature, and the flow of the plumes. Vents that emit concentrated mineral fluids are called black smokers and emit the plumes high in dissolved minerals such as sulfur and hydrogen sulfide. Their chimneys, created by chemical precipitation, are often up to 55 meters high. White smokers are vents with smaller chimneys and plumes. They are rich in barium, calcium, and silicon. Seeps are vents with cooler, weaker plumes, often with gases like carbon dioxide.
Hydrothermal vents are some of the most harshest environments on the planet. Organisms that live around vents are dependent on the primary production from microbial chemoautotrophs. The chemoautotrophs use chemosynthesis to derive energy from reduced inorganic compounds like hydrogen sulfide and other fluid mixes that are released by the vents. These bacteria are called extremophiles, as they can survive at extreme temperatures of up to 113 degrees Celsius. Chemoautotrophs have the largest biomass in vent communities and form the bottom of the food chain. Here they are filtered out and grazed upon by the thriving communities of invertebrates, which are comprised of amphipods, shrimps, clams, worms, and mussels. These primary consumers are in turn being preyed upon by the secondary consumers, which are crabs, anemones, and fish. In turn, they are then eaten by the tertiary consumers, which include ratfish, blind crabs, cutthroat eels, and vent octopus. Some organisms form symbiotic relationships with chemoautotrophs. For example, large red-plumed tube worms can sustain themselves on bacteria. They can reach lengths of 3 meters, survive at temperatures up to 80 degrees, and are found at depths of 2,500 meters at the Galapagos Rift. With the last 10 years, deep-sea tourism has become popular at some vent fields, and exploration has increased. Bioprosecting and seafloor mining at hydrothermal vents appears to be on the horizon and poses the biggest physical threat to vulnerable vent systems. There have been some conservation areas which have established in national waters. However, most vents are found on international waters with no protection. The conservation of these sites is imperative to the survival, and measures must be taken to ensure we continue to have this natural phenomenon in the future.